Hello, everybody, and welcome to a little bit of a late night reading. So, this one's interesting. I had filmed a whole 15-minute reading before I jumped in the shower here. But the energy didn't feel quite right. Like, it felt like the tone of the reading was almost like it just didn't feel like it was the right tone of communication for me. But the energy itself was also so sensitive, like in my third eye specifically. It's almost like light started to feel really sensitive for me to even keep my eyes open. So I am keeping here these oracles I pulled. And what I pulled, I knew it was a sensitive energy because the line I heard earlier in my meditation slash nap thing that I was having in the afternoon was industrial grade closet, 55 on the timer. Industrial grade closet, which I think is so funny. Because listen, guys, I know about closets. I know about being in the closet, but industrial grade closet really reminds me of somebody and points to somebody to me who has just really, really done a number on building these walls and fortifying themselves into the ultimate hermit mode, into the ultimate I will not be seen by the world mode. So we're gonna get into this energy. And I pulled the lamb and lizard, which, come on. That is about as relevant as it gets to that kind of energy, hiding out, feeling sensitive, feeling overwhelmed by life, overstimulated, that kind of thing. But it's also such a beautiful energy. It's such a soft, receptive, psychic energy is what I'm getting too, especially with it's so up in the third eye and with me being so sensitive to light. What I'm getting from this is it's this is the grounds for a powerful psychic energy. This is the grounds for a very powerful, gifted, intuitive even. You don't have to resonate with that. You could also just resonate with being very sensitive to people's perceptions, people's opinions, just outside energy, external energy in general. But I just get that you're very, very empathic, very porous. Hence why I think you feel like you need to really shell yourself in. I'm trying to think of the type of animal this is like. It's very hermit crab, very lizard and lamb here, but it's very, very innocent, very vulnerable, very, you're just so directly exposed to life is what I get. But at the same time here, then I have the fire ant on the bottom of the deck, which talks about frustration and pent-up anger building up without us realizing. So that tells me that could either be your own anger, your own instinct almost building up. Maybe it's you've hidden yourself away or walled yourself off or put yourself in the proverbial closet so deeply that it's your own instincts and your own expressive self, because that part of you exists at the same time as a super sensitive, super receptive side of you exists. That instinctual self hasn't had an outlet, or it hasn't had a way to express itself the way it wants to express itself. And so it's really just gotten pent up and frustrating within you, and maybe you feel trapped in that. Or what I'm also getting is you could really be taking this energy on from outside yourself, hence why you also feel like you need to protect yourself. Everything in this reading is coming back to this need to protect yourself from pain, from hurt, from outside energy. And with just how intense the energy was, it's I really get that, yeah, you pick up on other people's energies. You may relate to being an empath, but you pick up on it so intensely. And I think the me going and showering and coming back was also really significant in that energetic cleansing and just physical cleansing in general could be really significant for you right now, making sure 444 on the timer here that you are really taking time out to energetic hygiene, like take care of yourself, really take care of yourself, and know like what is your energy versus what is others, because for somebody who's as porous and vulnerable to life as you are, it can be very easy to get caught up in like not knowing what is others and what is yours. And that's not your fault. Like that's something we grow up with, right? Like being an empath, being empathetic, being somebody who becomes very sensitive like this, you had to have gone through some kind of childhood or some kind of young personhood where oftentimes it's like you felt you were responsible to do this. You felt you were responsible to take on other people's needs and other people's energies to keep yourself safe. It was like a survival mechanism, but it's left you with, yeah, this like almost like hypervigilance. Maybe hypersensitivity is the word. I don't love the word hypersensitivity because I think sensitivity is a superpower. And that's what this reading is about. Like your sensitivity is a superpower. This really intense vulnerability exposure, 555 on the timer, is super powerful. Like it can heal. It has the power to heal the world. Because not many people are like this attuned to the world around them. And I have a psychiatrist friend, and she actually said to somebody once that said that they think through things. So they're very, they plan for the worst, right? And I heard them talking about it, and she said, well, that might not be something that you ever change. Like that's not something that you're ever supposed to change either. That'll always be something maybe about yourself that you know about yourself. But rather than letting it be something that you think of as a flaw or as something that like runs your life, look at it like it's a superpower and look at the good side of it, because not everybody has that, and it comes with beauty. I get too that maybe you feel this industrial grade closet around you protecting because you don't feel like you fit in with society. And honestly, people like you and I relate to this energy too. We don't fit into society, but that's beautiful. You don't have to fit into society. Being on the outskirts of society is actually a superpower in this time, in my opinion, because society itself is not really healthy for most people right now. It's not sustainable. It's not really built for like real feeling people like you. So I get the vibe. You're here to be one of the new humans that's meant to really build a new world. You have such a healing ability. 3 of Swords reverse. This came out before as well. And Queen of Pentacles reverse here. Okay, so maybe there was like a mother figure in your life, like a very practical mother figure who didn't treat you the best, is what I'm getting here. Oh, there's a confirmation verb coming up, so yes. Somebody had an overbearing mother figure, or somebody had a mother figure who didn't see them properly. Then what I get from it being earth energy is that this was like not a healthy earth energy. This would maybe somebody who just is very like practical, just sees life in very black and white terms, and maybe the way you are was just very like alien to them, and they didn't see you for who you were, and they just thought like, oh, we'll get over it, just deal with it. Hence maybe this is the person who caused you to become this way in the first place. And it's taken a lot for you to like work through this energy of heartbreak maybe, or the deep emotional pain and wounding that's come from this. But you're working through it, I'm getting. Like you're working through it. You've been diligent with this. And it's not going to last forever, like you're coming out of it. But yeah, it's just, I'm getting such a deep, it's like maybe a mother wound that you have here. Let's go deeper into this, Spirit. I want to know. Let's go deeper. Yeah, the tone of this reading now is very different than it was before. The Lovers, 10 of Cups, King of Swords reverse. Okay, these are some cards that came up before, so this is a similar message here. What I had gotten before is it's like you might idealize a really fast-paced life. You might idealize like, okay, you might idealize, again, society's version of what it is to live, like a very fast-paced, doing it all kind of life, and just doing it all, feeling so emotionally fulfilled and having it all and just being on top of the world, right? Like the perfect influencer life kind of vibe, or the perfect, like, successful boss life. And that might have made you feel a little like, the King of Swords reverse is like, it might have made you feel a little cynical. Like maybe there was a part of you that just like, that stung a little bit to see that all the time. Or maybe it's like you deep down longed for that, but knew like that wasn't you and that you didn't fit that. And it's like, because you wanted to be included or to belong so badly to society or to be reflected back, it's like you tried to chase that, but it never worked for you. And it's like maybe you became a little bit cynical about that, maybe a little bit like cutting about it. Maybe like I get the vibe that it's like maybe you cut that down. It's like you looked at it like, oh yeah, cool, well yeah, that's unrealistic, that's you know the vibe I'm trying to get at, kind of. It's like, but it's coming from, again, that Three of Swords place, that heartbreak. It's like you've longed for so long to have this, though, the Lovers. This didn't come out before. You've longed to have this like harmony, this feeling of you being understood, you being reflected, right, back to yourself. 1111 was just on the timer. 11s, right? They reflect each other. 11s, they are very much like a portal of reflection. Yeah, it's like you didn't see yourself reflect. You haven't seen yourself reflected. Like you're a very rare kind of a person. I keep getting chameleon as well, like chameleonizing to survive. Whoever I'm speaking to, it's like you are just you're like one of those creatures in nature that people will like search far and wide for, and when they finally find it, it's like, oh, there's that rare like creature. You're a rare creature, you're rare. And that's a beautiful thing. Maybe you saw this as a weakness in the past, but it's like, that's beautiful. And with the industrial grade closet, like, are you comfortable there? Is that where you're comfortable? Or is it that you're wanting to come out of that closet a little bit and explore? I want to get into this. Spirit, what's Knight of Pentacles and Two of Swords? Okay, so this gives me that it's kind of a bit of both. Like you like to be in there, you like to hide, you like to, and this is a protective mechanism for you. It's almost like survival for you, especially with your experience in life. But at the same time, it's like I see you wanting to move forward with something. It's like you want to, maybe there's a dream you have, or there's like some vision that you have for some kind of venture, some kind of endeavor in the material world. Like you want to build a life for yourself. You want to build something that's different than what you've always known. You're maybe tired of just being stuck in this closet, being stuck in this, hiding yourself from the world and not being able to like live fully. And maybe you're coming to this time where in your own evolution, you're ready to step out and you're ready to start moving forward. You're ready to start making those slow steps forward. Into a new life, into a new day, into these new ideas that you have, so that you can start using your talents, start using your creative abilities, your intuitive, psychic abilities. You're like, I get so psychic. To really build something beautiful and great, but you're trapped in fear about it. You're trapped in this decision between, oh, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay in the closet or should I leave? Yeah, like I get that. That's so normal. I get that fully. The dilemma. But what comes next to Spirit? Like what's the advice? What's the movement beyond that energy? What can help this collective here, Spirit, to make the choice or confirm their choice or something like that? What is the energy here? Just what's next? Seven of Wands and Nine of Cups. Yeah. And Ace of Cups. Oh. Spirit's asking you to really stand your ground in like this vision you have. Like Spirit really wants you to do this, is what I'm getting. This is your spiritual purpose here. And for somebody to like, it's like with Lizard, you are so perceptive and so artistic. And so like, you're so connected to like, I get like the sacral chakra, like you're so connected to that feminine flow, receiving impressions from the world around you, like intensely so. You like, I get, you really see things very differently. Like I feel like you probably see things visually almost, that like people, if they could see what you see visually, I feel that people would be like, whoa, like it's almost like trippy. Like I'm getting like kaleidoscopic, like fractally. It's such a strong third eye is what I'm also getting. Like just strong feminine chakras in general. This is like a very intense feminine artistic energy. And Lamb, like regardless of gender, and Lamb is just so like heart-centered as well. And so soft and like connected to spirit and connected to like the voice within the heart. Maybe you do need to just meditate more than the average person. You do need to recharge more than the average person, because this kind of energy is just so, it like needs to be protected. It does, it needs to be protected. So that it's not diluted, so that it's not tarnished. But at the same time, it wants to be expressed with this fire ant, right? It's like, I feel there's just such a part of you that there's so much to give. Again, this Nine of Cups, like this Nine of Cups, exactly. This abundance. There's such an abundance that wants to come out here. Like you have such a, you're sitting on just this creative like genius is what I'm getting. But it's like, okay, this also is telling me it's like you're again, it's that protection, that wall, that closet, like you're protecting it from the people that are seeing it. You're protecting yourself from that like core wound, from these core really sensitive emotions. But this card can also point to like standing your ground in that as well, like not necessarily defending from the world, but standing your ground, like taking this to the world. Because with the Ace of Cups, it's like, this is a beautiful, beautiful beginning if you step into this. This is a beautiful, like Spirit's handing you this emotional fulfillment, all these emotions you feel, your ability to sense these things. It's like, maybe you're very used to feeling anxiety, fear, and maybe the more negative emotions of life and the environments you've been in, but like this capacity to feel, like maybe you've gotten a little jaded, maybe you've got like had to go into your mind more and protect yourself with this cynical vibe, but it's like your capacity for emotional sensitivity will also allow you to experience the greatest joys and some of the greatest love and some of the greatest like highs life can offer you just by being here and living, like being high on life. Like not everyone can feel that the way you can. This is a gift. You might see it as a curse, but this is a gift. This is your gift. This is your spiritual gift. And it's your abundance waiting for you. Like you're sitting on such a gold mine here. What you think is normal is like amazing to other people. It's just normal to you because you've lived in it. Like you live in your own mind. You live in your own being. So you're like, yeah, okay, it's like nothing special. But no, it is. And I feel it's like you have to start trusting that instinct. Trust your instinct to share, even if it feels vulnerable, even if it feels sensitive. Like other people are amazed by it and will be amazed by it. And you'll be surprised. It might feel painful at first. King of Swords reverse. It's like, even you hearing this right now, I feel you're just like, yeah, but like, this is the way it's always gone for me in life. But it's one step at a time, right? Because once we start just doing the thing, it's scary at first, there's imposter syndrome, but you eventually acclimate to it, and your energy acclimates to it, and your energy wants to acclimate to you. Like, your nervous system is for you, right? Your nervous system wants to acclimate to where it is. So I feel it's like really spending time with, like, going back to that, cleansing yourself, spending time with your energy, being aware of like yourself and your nervous system. There was a confirmation burp there. Maybe regulating your nervous system is something really big for you to prioritize right now. But part of regulating it is also like, yeah, going out in nature, going outside your house, like getting away from energies that are draining you or that are not yours to take on. And maybe it's that you're also, yeah, like in this proverbial closet because you're around these energies a lot. And it's that you need to spend more time in your own energy so you get to know it, and so you become strong in that and have boundaries in that, so that you can express it and wield it the way Spirit wants you to. Because this is a powerful, powerful energy. Yeah, Page of Wands here. This came out as well the last time I was reading. Like, all the cards I was reading in the last reading are now coming through, so this feels really meant to be. I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to get back into this energy here. And I feel like this is going to tie off this reading. Like, this childlike, fiery, inspired action energy. Like, letting your instincts take you where you need to go. I feel maybe you've gotten into a state where you really overthink, and any impulse, instinct you have, it's like you repress it right immediately. You push it down with this fire ant because you're just so afraid of being hurt. You're so afraid of these sensitive emotions taking you over. And I get it. But it's like the risk of feeling negative emotion is so worth the joy. It's so worth the power. It's so worth the innocence and delight you're gonna feel when you're in this energy. Like, you're a visual person, so look at this card, and what does that make you feel? What does she make you feel? What does she inspire within you? So from this reading, I really want you to take that with you. Take her with you and see what she would say to you if you were with you right now. Because she has 7 of Wands, yeah. Stand your ground and move forward with this idea. Like, Spirit really wants you to do it. It's gonna be worth it. I love you, and I love your energy so, so much. You're precious, and the world needs you. I'm gonna leave it there. Take care. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.